What if someone like me were to devote hours, weeks of their life to building a singular city? But this is probably going to be the best build that I've ever done, so please stick around to the end to see this thing. Now the first step to creating any good mega build is an idea. Luckily I have one. Here's the design that I'm thinking this big mega build is going to be. But I'm not going to build this entire thing in just one episode, so I'm going to build them in sections. But anyway, I'm going to build the first part, and I'm going to build it here. Basically, this red dot is going to be the city, and it's going to be on this little peninsula. So I made a couple different variations of the wall, so that, you know, I kind of have to have each, like, side. So yeah, and I even started building the wall. And I think it's looking pretty good so far. For the paths, I decided to go with this nice little gradient. I know it's kind of rainy and sad, but anyway, I built these paths, and they're looking pretty scrumptious, not gonna lie. After I make the paths, the next step, of course, is to make the houses. For the design, I took inspiration from this picture, and this is how it turned out. I made a nice market area and all these houses, although it looks kind of bland because, you know, I only have one house design. At this point in the video, a normal YouTuber would probably read out an ad or tell you his sponsor. But my brain decided that would be a better idea if I'd have forgot to record. So I filled in the rest of the areas that needed houses, and I now realize again that I don't have any variation with the houses. So I decided to build a couple more house designs. Okay, so I built this. I mean, it will add variation. I never said it had to look good, but it'll definitely add variation, and honestly, I mean, it's okay. Anyway, I'm gonna add it into the world. So I added the bridge house into the world, and I think it looks decent. I mean, it's okay. Probably. Wait, in the last clip, did you see something? Look at this image. Do you see anything strange? Well, guess what? Do you see those two buildings? Yes, those are another variation. I slipped it right underneath your nose, and there's nothing that you could have done about it. Anyway, I'm going to show you now what they are. Now, normally my videos are usually like short and sweet, because, you know, I just like it that way, but I decided to give a little bit of building montage. Anyway, I wanted these things to be like grain silos, just, you know, storage. So that's what they are. Now I know this grain silo looks okay, but I decided that it also kind of looks like an apartment building. But it's a little bit too small, so I decided to make it bigger. Don't worry, I'm not going to show you the montage on how I made this. I just kind of realized that in all my videos, I've been saying it's a montage, but it's actually a time-lapse. A montage is like something that's completely different. Anyway, look at this. Do you see anything wrong with this picture? Yeah, you gotta walk from one end of the city to the other in order to just get my bread. I just want to get some bread, and I gotta walk all the way to the other side of the city, and it makes me sad. Anyway, I decided to build some shops around the city to, you know, just like, I can now don't have to walk across the city. Oh, and my phone's being called. So after a long time of building, I created it. I mean, just look at this. I can go down the streets, and it's pretty good. It's very glitchy, but it's pretty good. I like it, personally. Although there's one problem. I need to build mountains. Now, although I've sort of built a couple mountains, it looks kind of repetitive and not that good. But how do you make a mountain look good? Simple. The World Edit mod. But there's a problem. I can't download the World Edit mod. Last time I tried to do it, I almost got hacked. So if you know how to do it, please comment. Please, I beg of you. Because, like, I spent multiple hours, many hours on this mega project. And if I can fail just because I can't download a single mod, I will be heartbroken.